Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and I haven't done it for a little while, but it's time to get back into the swing of things of my shopping block of figures. So I have a whole bunch to sell. I meant to get more on today, but it just ran out of time before the video started, so this is what I have so far. And let's go ahead and break it down and talk about what order these are in and what they're all about. So first of all, if you're here, go and sound off so I know who's here and who's not. It's like there's no comments yet, so if you're here, go and feel free to leave a comment, and I will say hello to who's here. Let me adjust this a little bit. All right. Hey, JD, thanks for joining us. Always fun to have people on here giving comments. So, first up for bids is where is he? The G.I. Joe. Now this G.I. Joe is Snake Eyes G.I. Joe. His starting bid is $1. $1, Mr. Krabs. And he comes with his gun and a whole bunch of hands. Reminds me of those pictures they show of all those hands kind of holding each other as they go in a circle. All these hands kind of together in this pile. Now he does not come with a dog or any other cool accessories. This is all you get. And again, starting bid is $1. And he's the 7-inch Super 7 based on the cartoon Snake Eyes. He just didn't fit in with the stuff I'm doing, and I wanted to put him in a baggie so I don't lose all the accessories and stuff. So again, starting bid on this is $1. Hey, thanks for joining us, the pertinent one. Hey, Jessica, thanks for being here. Extra creepy, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's go ahead and toss him into his box. He will be wrapped in bubble wrap and mailed out at the end of the auction. Next up, the next auction I had was who? Oh, he's last. All right. Next up is a plethora of Masterverse. So I have Battle Armor He-Man, just as he is. Notice he has the wrong head on there. He has the original head. Ho, ho, ho. Only fists, no open grasping hands. He does have his battle armor. I lost the little piece that swaps this out. Otherwise, I would have included that too. If I happen to find it before I mail it, I'll toss it in the box. Don't expect it. If you get it, cool. If not, well, this is what you get. And he does not come alone. No, he comes with some friends that are headless. We also get a headless Beast Man, a headless Mosquito, and a headless Skeletor. And they come just as shown. No accessories, no armor. All tore off. The only guy with armor and a head is He-Man. And there you go. And I'll put these all in one box. And the starting bid on these is also $1, Mr. Krabs. And these bids will start in about 5 minutes. Let's see. Did everyone... Can you... loot from your G.I. Joe or customize all your custom He-Man? Yes, I did loot from G.I. Joe. I took his dog, which I'll probably end up selling later anyway. I took all his armor off him. I took his armbands that I wanted for my custom one. And, of course, the head. So I've been looting parts left and right. But if someone needs customized pieces to make their own stuff, that's where these come in handy. Because there's pieces off these you can use to make all kinds of cool stuff. So for other customizers, it's a great, great deal. All right. Let's see. Next, I had another grouping. Oh, I almost forgot. I walked by and saw him sitting around, so I tossed him into the box too. So he's part of the Masterverse figures. Now he's missing his shins, but he does have his feet. So if you have some other boots you want to throw on there, you can. He's already a mixture of pieces. You notice he has a scratched up body, but not the scratched up eyes. He's got the new head with the old body. And I think I might have swapped out the forearms too. I don't remember. I know I did some swapping on this guy, so what you see in him is what you get. And again, I threw him in the bag so you don't get his feet mixed up. And so actually you get 5 figures. 5 Masterverse starting bid. $1. $1, Mr. Krabs. Let me go and see any comments. Let's check out the comments on here. $1 I'm interested for the Masterverse bucks. Nice. Hey Todd, how was your day today? It was pretty good. Franken Merman, yes. All right, so next, Next up for bids is another conglomerate of figures together. And let's see. Yeah, the auction should start in about 2 minutes. Counting down. And the link is in the description if you guys wanted to. So this next one is another grouping of figures. And it is Super 7 She-Ra. Super 7. And this She-Ra is kind of cool. Again, she comes without any accessories. Do be careful. They have a small little ring in here that holds it together, a little plastic piece. And if you don't heat this up before you move it, you will snap that right off. I've snapped them before on camera. It breaks super easy. Or a disc. It's not a ring, it's a disc inside there. And that disc has like a little piece on it that just breaks and shifts right off. So if you're going to use her and bend her, make sure that you heat her up first before you move her because she will snap really easy. But it's a cool She-Ra. I bought a bunch of these at one time, mostly to use as swords and the shield, right, all she came with. She does have the twist weight. Oh, she does not have the twist weight. I thought she had. Oh, she does. She has a spring-loaded twist so she can backhand. Whoosh-ah! She does not come with any swords or any weapons. And her head moves. And it's basically like the old He-Man figures we had. In fact, you notice that she has the hand just like the original Teela and Evil Lyn we used to have, with the one hand's kind of going down. So Super 7 did a really cool job making her that way. She does sport some dirt on her from being thrown around my room different times. And nice little cloth cape. Woo! And there you go. It's kind of rubbery, not much movement in the skirt. And of course, she is sporting the gold boots and the gold cuffs that have the more details on them. All right. So she does not come alone, though. She also comes with Thundercats, ho, Lion-O. Now, this Lion-O, I cannot stand him. I can't stand you, Lion-O. Usually I love Lion-O. Usually Lion-O is awesome. But he has this small little build body, which is with the new style, which is not terrible, but it's bad. And then he also comes with the wrong tone. He's pinkish. So he is not the right coloring. And that's why I cannot stand this Lion-O for the coloring. And I had him in my collection for a while. Now I have the lighted Lion-O, which is the same lame body, but at least is a darker color and his eyes light up. So this man, this figure, this cat has seen his days in my collection. So he is getting sold along with She-Ra. And last but not least, we have Prince Namor. Now, I feel a little bad selling this because somebody gave him to me for Christmas and it was kind of a cool figure when I got him. But he is just clogging up my my shelves. And so I see him and it's like, oh, what am I going to do with that guy? So I decided to throw him into the same box. So these three come together. Also, ho, laughing out loud from... Not a fan of Lion-O either. Well, I like Lion-O normally, just not this particular one. I mean, he's pink. He's like a cat that's been shaved. So these three, I know they're kind of a weird match, but they come together in a set for $1, Mr. Krabs. He has a belt that's removable if you want to take and customize something with this cool little belt here. And that's about it. And he does come with his flat trident too. So there we go. There is... Now, was this the one I got for Christmas? Or was this... You know what? This was not the one I got for Christmas. That's right. This is the one I got that cool wave with that I used with my Mermista. So that's what it was. The one I got for Christmas I still kept because I like that one a lot. Never mind. This was not the Christmas present. This was I bought my own in order to get the wave that came with him. And I kept the wave for Mermista. So these three, they go in one box. And they will also be... You know what? My auctions are up now. They are up and they are live and they should be good to go. So you can click on the link and check them out. These three, $1 starting bid. These 5, $1 starting bid. And then Snake Eyes, $1 starting bid. We got one left over to talk about. And I wanted to save this one for last to give it a little bit of discussion. And so, let's see. Let me check out the comments before I pull them out. Do you like Masterverse and Thundercats? I do like some Masterverse. Masterverse has some cool features. As you guys know, I use them for my Monsters of the Universe. And Masterverse does have some pretty cool things. I do like to use a lot of the Masterverse accessories to go along with my classics, and sometimes I mix them with my origins. All right, now I know you're thinking, wait a minute, but don't you love this figure, Todd? Yes, I do like this figure. This figure is really cool, but again, I need to pare down my origins collection. And this guy was sitting on my table just waiting to be put away, and I thought, you know what? It is time to give someone else a chance to get this really cool figure. Now, he does have the cool blood oozing effect. He does have his cool purple gun. Pew pew! He only has the one head, just the mechanical one. The other head, I don't recognize it as being a good head. And he has his cool Horde armband. Now, it makes this figure so uniquely cool. If you haven't noticed yet, I'll have to heat that up and put it in place, you guys, when you get it, is he has wings. Ba-doo! And he has these cool purple wings from Transformers. And I altered this armor piece to fit on there so you can still see the blood. And because of the size of these shoulder pads on there, the head just keeps it on there nicely. And so you can have the wings, and the wings just kind of pop off, and you stick them in the hole. If you put them in deep, you have a little less movement. If you put them right there on the edge, they will pop off quickly without much movement. But they still look amazingly cool. They're deep dark purple. And I think they came with Waspinator. I'm not sure if that's the name or not. But anyway, I am selling him for a lot. You're like, what? Why? He's cool and I want him. I don't want to pay a lot. Well, he's cool, and if you want him, it's you're gonna have to actually make you want to sell him. So starting bid on this is $50. $50, Mr. Crab. Are you crazy? Yes, I'm crazy. So if you want this figure, starting bid is a whopping $50 because you're paying me to part with him because he is pretty cool. Now, I did mull it over back and forth many times. I know it's kind of a high price, but I thought I bought the Waspinator and then sold the leftover parts for pennies on the dollar. And then I got the other figure here that I use pieces of. You know what? No, this is good. All right. And then, of course, it has the standard Mosquito figure, which really, right now on eBay is not going very high. And if you want to make this figure yourself, you probably could for $50 easily. Just buy the Waspinator, buy the Dragon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ninja, that's what it was, for the armor, and then, of course, your standard Mosquito. So if you wanted to, you could buy all the parts probably for, probably the same price as that or less and just make your own. But if not, if you want them already done and built, there you go. All right, let me check out your guys' comments. Shows 4 on eBay for Masterbucks. Hope it did 5. Back bid. If you take a look, Mark, if you click on the pictures, it does show Merman later. It was an afterthought after I took the first pictures. And I thought, okay, I'll toss Merman in there. So it's not on the main picture, but once you click into the pictures, you'll see Merman in a bag in there. And I will throw him in there for you. All right, so this guy is all alone. Whew, a whopping $50 starting bid. Yes, wings. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they didn't make them wings to begin with. I mean, I don't, like I said, I remember back when I had my original Mosquito, or years and years ago, I used Buzz-Off's wing and it took a purple marker and made him purple, which is funny because the purple looks cool, and that's what they ended up going with the Masterverse. When they gave him wings, they made him purple too. And so I think he should have always had wings, which makes him quite the deadly foe. And you think about it, not only does he suck your blood like a vampire, and takes it and puts it in his chest, but he also now can fly. I mean, come on, that's going to be really hard, especially if he's flying in the dark. I'm guessing he has some sort of sensors that see in the dark, because mosquitoes, they can just smell the sugary blood on you if you've had too many cupcakes, and they will hunt you down and suck your blood. I know, I've had too many cupcakes and they have come after me before. So, cool figure. And he will be all by himself. All by myself. And I have him in this box. I'll have the wings off so they don't break them in shipping. Have them wrapped all separately. And there he will be. Starting bid, $50, Mr. Krabs. Crazy, I know. Hey, thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. All right, so that's what I have up now. Hopefully, in the next little while, I putting these three guys up together. I thought he'd kind of cool because I know I won't go for as high as if I sold them separately. I know that, but I hate to separate these because I bought all three of them for one purpose, and that was to put them all together into one collection. And so by separating them out into three separate ones, it kind of kills the idea of having all three together. And so I haven't put them on yet. But these three very soon will be going up on eBay as a collection of three. And I think it'd be cool to have all three of them. Dun, 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 dun. And so that'll be fun. Now, granted, I was tempted to keep them, but I have these in classics already, and I already have lots of extra armor that I'm keeping. So I have all the armor to update any figure I want to in the future. But I thought, how cool to buy the set of three. And the reason why this is so cool is check this out. Check this out. Let me get the Power and Honor Foundation book. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go. Here's the Power and Honor Foundation book. And we know a long time ago in a galaxy right next to us, actually the same galaxy we're in a galaxy really close, in fact it's ours, there was a guy named Roger Sweet, and he took some Big Jim action figures, put clay on them, and created these three figures as a pitch to Mattel. Now, I met Roger Sweet in person, and he actually told me the story in person. It was so cool having him tell me the story. And basically, he used like Boba Fett's head and a tank turret and some other stuff. And his idea was that He-Man would be like this multi... oops. Pin to live stream. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. It would be that He-Man is not just the barbarian we know, but also a military and a space and everything else. So he was selling the whole thing, which is really funny. If you take a look at Big Jim and He-Man, they have a lot of parallels in their stuff. And so let me turn this light off. It's just shining right on the book. And so that's where the idea of these figures came from. And it is awesomely gnarly cool. And you can see how this guy's hands were. I mean, obviously just a bunch of clay all swooped around his hands right there to have him hold his battle axe straight out. It's kind of funny when you think about it. His hands aren't even holding it. But pretty cool. So, Roger Sweet made these three quick put together prototype figures out of a bunch of clay and Big Jim figures. And there it is. Painted them up. Used them for his demonstration. And took chunks from other figures to make it all work. And that is where we get this idea of the three figures. Now, keep in mind, when these three figures were thought of, they were going to be He-Man. And what's funny is later on, we did get a New Adventures He-Man, which was Space. And before the Space He-Man came out, they were talking, check this out. Let me get back into the book here. When you see this, you're not going to believe it if you haven't seen it already. Oh. Okay, I'm almost there. Here it is. They were going to make this military, high energy, military attack nucleus. And here is He-Man. He-Man. And he was going to be basically this army type cool guy. And here he is with his commander and stuff. It was like some kind of video game or something cool, like Solid Metal or something. And let's see, you need him. So Uncle Sam's got him. The most mind-blowing. And he has also him with all this high-tech weaponry and stuff. And you can kind of see some of this stuff was used in New Adventures. I mean, you could see some figures with the helmet similar to that. And some gear like that with the camouflage type stuff. And even here too, it looks very New Adventure-ish, even though it is very... In fact, some of this stuff is right out of Big Jim. It's just hilarious looking at it. It's like, dude, you turned him into a Big Jim figure. But still, there he is right in the back of a grizzly bear. And the tank stuff. And of course they had the karate Karate He-Man, which is again right out of Big Jim stuff too. So you have that whole karate section of Big Jim stuff. I am planning on making a video of the correlation between He-Man and Big Jim. There's a lot of correlation between those two toy lines. And so there you go. All right, so these are not up yet, but again, hopefully soon. I might even make a display box for them first before I sell them, and just sell the display box too. I haven't decided. But these were Roger Sweet's creation, and they need to be sold like this, not where you have one guy and all these armors. Because you saw in the prototype picture, it was not a bunch of armors on one guy. It was 3 separate figurines. So, yep. So cool, cool. All right, let's see what you guys have. Cool Proto Man. Yes. I'm immune to mosquito bites. I lived so long in the forest with them. They did nothing to me now. Nice, JD. All right, well, that is all that I got. Just keep checking back into the videos, and I'll let you know when I have more stuff for sale. And again, these will go on there soon as a set of 3. And that will be cool, cool. You know, I'm still thinking about that display box. That might be cool. I might go down to Hobby Lobby or something, get a cool display box, and then print out that picture of the original Roger Sweet on there. That'd really be cool. All right, let me check out your guys' final comments before I kill it. No more comments. All right, well, thanks for joining me, and please bid. It helps the channel, and hopefully you also get a good deal, because I mean, most of the stuff except for Mosquito is pretty inexpensive. Why do their waists wobble like that? What the heck? I didn't even customize this guy at all. Yeah, his is the same way too. Not quite as wobbly. Yeah, they all are. Weird. They must have just made them that way. All right. Good journey, you guys. Oh, wait. Ben said something. Hazard would not. I'd be happy if Mattel had Super Soldier He-Man figures. Yes. They would be cool. All right. Good journey, you guys. Bye now. Oh, wait. I can't just say good journey. I have to have somebody say it. Ho! Good journey. Bye now.